What's up, everybody? This is sort of just a quick test video. I've got a computer now to try to edit through the GoPro stuff. So we'll shoot real quick. You're gonna see there's no sound there. I still haven't figured out how to do the voiceover through this system, but I just want to see what the underwater footage looks like with the fish and what it looks like with the Bonsai, and I'll still have to get out and see what the fishing and putting it right through this computer to YouTube. But anyway, take a look at this underwater footage, and then we'll come back to here and look at some of these bonsai trees. Bye bye. Bye bye. Alright guys, I'm back. Do I look different? This is actually with the Hero 4. So you saw me start with that was a 3+, the underwater footage was a 3+. Still got to figure out how to add sound when I'm doing that. Then now you got the 4 silver is what we're doing now. So we're going to jump in and take a quick look at the bonsai trees with it. We'll start with the big monster. I wanted to kind of announce something that I hadn't yet. You hear sirens in the back. That's Independence. But anyway, the beast is alive. I'd kind of noticed when I was out fishing that these things hadn't, a lot of them hadn't popped out yet, along the banks where I was. And I'm trying to film a GoPro video over here. Man, these people here. Like crazy. Anyway, you can see there the buds popping there. There's some little bitty ones popping here. There's some popping there. So this thing, it's come to life. Real quick, I was going to show these. If you can see that, these stumps over here, they're live too. So it hasn't shown any sun life. This thing's going like crazy. Zoom out here a little bit. The wisteria, it's come back to life. When I first got these, they actually started to pop out and then they died off because of we had some freezing weather again. You can see the one there in the back is this thing. I'll probably leave it alone for now. I might let it even bloom out this whole year, see what it does, what it looks like before I decide what to do. Picked up this crazy purple looking thing. It's like real fuzzy for like an accent. Maybe even break it down into 3 or 4 separate accent plants. Put around in little pots. This guy is about dead. I don't know, that poor, I don't know what happened. It's like you treat it nice and it doesn't do good at all. You don't hardly water it and just set it where there's not hardly any sun, and it loves that. That's when it first popped out and was doing good. So I don't think it's dead, but it's definitely not doing well outside here. Probably too much sunlight, but I don't know, I may just stick it behind this big monster pot over here and see what it does, not water it as much. Then of course, everybody likes to look at my beaver. It's kind of, I'll get it down low look here. It's come along pretty good actually. I'm still gonna let this one grow a little bit and bring it around. I'm kind of using 2 branches to bring some lower growth, and then I'll use some of that as the canopy. There's a wild thing. It's just kind of, I don't really even know what to do with it. Maybe a windswept is what's coming to mind right off. I'd actually chop some of this stuff without you guys having it recorded. And then this guy, which if I realize what this was, how hard it is, these things, I guess I could show you right here because I won't leave that, but these leaves tend to be, or these branches are kind of fragile. It doesn't take much. Even the big ones actually just break fairly easy. found that out. I broke one off over here. It didn't take much. They're not a very strong tree. And then over here, we jumped right to the call it stumpy now. I was calling it the stump, but it is alive. Plenty of growth popping out on almost all the spots where I figured it would. There's a few that haven't yet, but you know, it's here. That died back pretty hard, which I figured it would. That's why I always try to cut, leave a little bit of a die-off area. Then you can always trim that back as you go. And there's the cross. Still not for sure. You can see it's got crazy growth now. It's gonna need some attention here pretty quick. And this crazy monster, I don't even know what kind of tree that is, but that leaf size is like crazy. One leaf is bigger than this whole tree that I just did. Then here's some I'll show you real quick. I just picked these up, and if you get out to Lowe's, the Lowe's Bayou, I don't know if everybody's Lowe's is going to be the same, but these were 3 for $12. So you're talking $4 a tree. These are junipers and can make a pretty good bonsai. I picked that one up singly before I realized they were 3 for $12, so I went back and got 3 more. And real quick, here's just some of the cuttings. I don't know if the bigger ones will stick or not. It's like a whole half a branch here and here, but some of the littler cuttings I just stuck in there. I'm hoping that I get a few more out of that, because I'll do something with them. I like that color purple, even if they're not a bonsai tree. Then of course, the hand. But this guy, he's got some crazy growth going. You know, this has started out as the leader. It's going to be the top. It has more growth than anything else. I'll probably cut it back fairly quick, some of this top part, because I want this to, it's going to take a while for this to catch up to the others if I want to keep that true hand form. And then one I'm excited about, this is Mugo Pine. I picked this up. It's a fairly big one. Was not super expensive, but way more. Those are 3 for $12. This was like 50 by itself or something like that. So it's crazily priced compared to what the little ones you can get within a few years. You're going to be close to this size anyway. But this one, well, an average one. Some of these don't have big. And wait for a future when I first style this thing and repot it. But I felt in here, I haven't dug this stuff out. I hope you guys can see in there, but I think this thing has a crazy thick trunk. I'm hoping I felt right, but I got high hopes for this guy. And I think that's about it. I just wanted to, this is kind of just testing the GoPros and how clear they are. I want to give you some shots of the stuff out here. Kind of a bonsai update also, I guess. Real good quality. I notice now some of it kind of fluctuates when I was using the phone. It definitely sucks when I was been using the 3 and 4 and basically going through the phone to get it out to you guys on YouTube. So that's where the side to side, the shot was pretty good. The quality of the video was like horrible that way. So hopefully all that'll be fixed now. But anyway, like always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share this to your friend. I will share something real quick. I just did it to test. I went through, I went on my TV, my smart TV, and I basically just erased all the memory of my searches through YouTube. And like, you put in bass fishing, you can't find me. Like, the bass and bonsai is non-existent through a lot of searching, whatever. Now if you punch in bonsai and collect material, I do pop up not too far down. Like, you still got to scroll for a while. It takes you to push bass and bonsai. Use those 2 words in the search, and then boom, I'm there. I'm like one of the first ones on a system. So what I kind of need is you guys to help me out, spreading the word through your Facebook or just your friends, word of mouth, or just check it out, and to get it out there. Some of these videos, whether you like the bonsai, I think aren't near as good as my fishing, but maybe you guys are like, no, you suck at both. But so anyway, all right guys, thanks for watching.